Good evening, Gemini. Well, I have a collective reading for you today. In a bit, I'll find out what Spirit would like to share with you at this time. Because this is a collective reading, please note that this will not resonate with everyone who watches the video, so only take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. Also, this is a timeless video, so it's not important if you see it long after it was created. What is important, though, is if you received an intuitive nudge, then that's a sign that Spirit does have a message for you. So Gemini, let's see what Spirit would like to share with you at this time. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangel Michael, and the Archangels, my Spirit guides, please show me what Gemini needs to know for their greatest and highest good, please, and the greatest and highest good for all. Holy Spirit, what is important for Gemini to know at this time, please, for their spiritual development? What does Gemini need to know, please? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for your guidance. Clear guidance for Gemini, please. 1 to 2, Spirit. Clear guidance for Gemini. Okay, I got 2 on the side. So we've got the King of Swords and the Sun. We're both on their sides. What else do you want to share with Gemini at this time, Spirit? What else for those who are needing this message the most? Excuse me. There's a hair there. Oh, pardon me. Nose started itching. Spirit, what can you share with me for Gemini? Just 1 to 2, please. What can you share with me, Spirit, please, for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? Thank you, Spirit. We have Justice. So there was a situation in which justice is needing to take place. Just 1 to 2, please, Spirit. What else for the Gemini collective do they need to know, Spirit? Please share that with me. Thank you. Now we have the Magician in reverse that landed on top of the Sun and the Knight of Swords. Spirit, is there anything else you want to share with Gemini, please? We have Hanged Man in reverse. Anything else for Gemini, please, Spirit, for those who need this the most? Queen of Wands. Pardon me 1 second. The Queen of Wands landed on top of the Sun, Knight of Swords, and Magician in reverse. Just 1 to 2, please. What I'm feeling at the moment, excuse me, Gemini, is that there seems to be someone who's trying to manipulate a situation. This person holds a Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands is someone who's very vibrant, very attractive. They know what they want. They have a great, a great deal of charisma. Usually very sexually attractive as well. But go-getters, someone that has a high energy level. So we have the Three of Cups reverse that just came out next to the Hangman in reverse. So what I'm feeling from this story is that there's someone who manipulated energy, this Queen of Wands, and what the end result for her was that, I say she, there is no male or female in tarot, but this feminine energy, what their objective was so that someone could not have forward movement and not have the happiness that they're wanting. But justice is going to be served regardless. Now, right now, there's a stalemate situation that involves someone who has decided to end a three-party or third-party situation. Again, this won't resonate with each and every person, so you'll know if it does. So just take what resonates, please, and leave the rest for someone else. We have King of Wands. Pardon me again. We have 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So there's work that's been halted. Okay, we have Strength. So someone is finding the strength to move beyond a situation that was very difficult for them to do so. They have stopped working on it. I believe it's this third-party situation. Now, third-party situations don't have to be a person. It can be a thing. It could be, a person spends a great deal of time at work. This can be considered a third party. So third party energies can mean different things. That's why we say, please only take what resonates with you, and you'll know if that's part of your reading. So we also have the Two of Wands. So there is an intention that is being set. Can I get one more card for Gemini, please? Someone is setting their intention, and a decision is going to have to be made. Ace of Cups in reverse landed on top of the Three of Cups in reverse and the Hangman in reverse. So someone had made the decision, again, to walk away from whatever this third party was. They chose to walk away. And now we have the Hierophant. So someone is intending to marry, or at least to have a commitment with someone, or another possibility, again, depending on how this resonates with you, is that some might even be considering the priesthood, because this is another possibility with Two of Wands next to the Hierophant and then next to Strength. It's a decision that this person has, I think, wrestled with for a while, and so they've decided this is the path they're going to take. So let me see what other cards might help clear up some of this situation. Spirit, what else can you share with Gemini? Could you please give me clear information for the Gemini collective, Spirit? More information for Gemini on this situation, Spirit, if you would, please. So the way I'm feeling, though, is that someone has set their intention as far as there's some kind of a long-term commitment. It could be in business, it could be in love, it could be, anything. But there's some kind of a long-term commitment that someone has put in their intention. They're going to do it. They've gathered up the strength for it, and now they're going to do it. Again, someone has also rejected, whatever this situation or person that was causing a third-party influence has been rejected. So we have remember your origin. Remember your origin, Gemini. Turn over a new leaf. And again, it appears that you are, because you've set your intention. You've decided to not work on that third-party situation or interference, whatever it was. You've said no to an Ace of Cups. You want to move forward with that Knight of Swords and the Sun to your ultimate happiness, but you're being prevented from doing so. So, Dare to be Bold, though, came out in reverse. So, I think even though we have the Strength card here, which shows that you are overcoming, kind of taming the beast, if you will, still there is some confidence, I think, that you might need to work on at this time also, Gemini. But it is time to take a new leaf for some in the collective. Find little joys. Embrace your shadow. And the sacral chakra, which was in reverse. So Spirit, I believe, is saying, Gemini, for many of you out there, it doesn't have to mean something sexual. The sacral chakra is about creation. It can also be a creative urge. Whatever that is that you enjoy creating, whatever you enjoy doing, Spirit is saying to find those little joys. This is really going to help you out at this point in time that you're at. And embracing your shadow side, this is something that's important, I think, for just self-love, because all of these parts of ourselves, myself included, we all have light and dark. And so, it's a complete package. It's, we all have it. So it's like saying yes to yourself in a way, but we have to accept that we do have that side to us. So for someone out there, this is going to be important for them to, again, just embrace your shadow side, but find little joys. Find that spark, whatever makes you happy, and go do that, because that's going to help you out a lot right now. And we've also got, say it bluntly and honestly. So there's a truth that needs to come out. Like attracts like, but it's in reverse. And then rest and hibernate. So again, this situation, this rejection of the third party has drained a great deal in the Gemini collective. at this time, you know. And something came out again. There was something that was said rather pointedly that, you know, brought an end to the situation. You didn't want to work on it anymore. You know, you had the strength to walk away and set your intention for some kind of a commitment, a long-term commitment, which requires turning over a new leaf. But again, some of you just need a little bit more confidence at this time. So Spirit, is there anything else, please, that you can share with Gemini that might be helpful for them at this time, Spirit? For those in the Gemini Collective, please, who are needing this message the most. Is there anything else you can share with Gemini, please? Is there anything else you can share with Gemini, please? But be aware, again, for some in the collective, someone is trying to manipulate the situation to stop you from moving forward in a fast fashion with that Knight of Swords and reaching the ultimate happiness, which is the Sun in Tarot. Thank you, Spirit. Someone is withdrawn at this time as well. And again, we did have the rest and hibernate, so that's a confirmation. Someone is withdrawing, and I think that's where they're getting their strength. They're getting this ability to tame whatever it is they need to move forward. Pardon me. And we have, oh, there's a tower moment. There's a tower moment coming, Gemini. All right, Spirit, what else can you share with me for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know, please? What does Gemini need to know, please, Spirit? 1 to 2. Thank you. So we have not sure about this in reverse and on my mind. So someone, I think, is kind of going back and forth about this commitment that they're looking into, this intention. They've withdrawn, I think, to think this over and to rest and hibernate. On top of rest and hibernate, please listen, just flew out. So Gemini, someone's really wanting to talk to you, or you're really wanting to talk to someone. But during this time, someone's going to reach out to some in the collective, and they're going to want you to listen. Just hear them out. Hear them out is what they're asking. Okay, what else? More to learn, and that goes in with the please listen. So there's something, Gemini, that's going to be very important that you can gain if you do listen to what this person is trying to say. And we have like, I meant to mention this too, like attracts like in reverse. This is speaking of the energy that when you're putting out positive energy, you get positive energy back. And so Spirit is also saying it's important, Gemini, for many of you at this time to make sure that you're trying to be as positive as you can, because that's what's going to come back to you, especially since you've set these intentions, you know, and you're trying to, I think, go anew with something. Now, another card had fallen without my knowing it that I just happened to find underneath, and it was the 8 of Cups in reverse in one of my clarifier decks. So someone definitely did leave a situation. They're going for their 9 of Cups, whoever this is, and I think it's you, Gemini. So we have Donkey. It says resistance to change, stubborn. So someone is not wanting to budge. Someone who's thinking about you is not wanting to budge. So we have a second confirmation for the Strength card. We have a card from this deck, and we have the Tarot with Strength. So someone is finding the courage, even though they're stubborn. They're taming that stubbornness part of them, I think, is what this is. They're finding the ability to move beyond the stubbornness, you know, to have this approach and to tell you what it is that they need you to hear, Gemini. So we have the Magician here, which is upright. Now, what that means, Gemini, is you have taken what is available. You know, you have everything you need to create what you need. And this is actually your card in Tarot. This is your one of your major arcanas. So you're definitely showing up strong in the reading. And this is basically saying that you have what you need to create what you're wanting. You know, but you do need to change the mindset. That Spirit did want you to change the mindset and try as much as you can to hold a more positive mindset, Gemini. That's a few too many, Spirit. If you could just give me 1 to 2, please. 1 to 2, if you could. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else for Gemini, for the Gemini Collective? We have Hierophant again, only a different deck. Okay, whenever cards come out twice, that is a sign that Spirit wants you to focus on that. So Gemini, there is definitely going to be some kind of a higher commitment that's going to become very important. Since the Magician, and again, this is the Magician in reverse, Queen of Wands, was a different energy. This, I believe, is your energy. You're using this in the right way. You are using what is available now to create and manifest what you're wanting instead of manipulating the energy. So you're finding the strength to do this. Spirit, is there anything further? And I'm going to get clarification on that tower, what that tower is about too. Spirit, 1 to 2 only. Is there anything further for Gemini? Someone's also coming out of hermit mode. So again, someone has been withdrawn. Now we show they're coming out of hermit mode. Okay, so I see a little progression here. All right, so again, someone is going to this higher commitment. Someone is going to their 9 of Cups. Someone is going to be contacting you, or you're going to be contacting someone who's going to give you more information, but they need you to listen. And it's going to be important that you remain calm and receptive during this conversation too, Gemini. I feel that strongly. You're going to need to say it bluntly and honestly, but say it with love, okay? Don't be mean and cruel. Just say it with love. Because, again, there is someone who has been thinking a lot about this. And wanting to turn over a new leaf. So let me see, what else can I get for you? Holy Spirit, what else can you share with me for the Gemini collective, please? Is there anything else that would be helpful for Gemini at this time? 16 minutes, I'll try to wrap this up, guys. Can you give me a little bit more information for what Gemini needs to know, please? Anything else? Again, rest and relax and get some energy going, and gonna need a little bit of confidence, but I see that confidence is going to come through because we do have the Strength card twice. Spirit, anything you can share with Gemini, just one card please, just anything for Gemini that would be helpful. Wow, okay, well, I got 4, and I'm gonna take these because I feel these are all important. Normally I don't. Okay, so the first one we have is enemy disguised as a friend, and it landed on top of the Queen of Wands. So that's who this enemy is, Gemini, that does not have your best interest in heart. It is someone who comes across as a friend, but they are an enemy. And again, this won't resonate with everyone, so just take what resonates with you and leave the rest, please. So we have replaced your fear with faith. Some of you right now are letting fear kind of control the situation, but Spirit is saying just give it to God. Go with the flow and replace that fear with faith. Now, doesn't want commitment is in reverse. So there is a person, I believe that is a Sagittarius. This won't resonate with everyone, but there is a person who does want commitment. I think that, Gemini, is who you are planning on offering this to. So, anything else, Holy Spirit, that you want to share with me? So now I'm feeling more like that 3 of Cups and the Ace of Cups in reverse was a third-party actual person that was getting in the way of this relationship. Someone perhaps who holds the Aries energy. Now and Capricorn. When I say that, it doesn't mean that they have to be an Aries or a Capricorn. If you have a way of looking to see at this person's chart, you can look to their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. And for instance, someone might have a North Node in Capricorn, and so their energy comes out as a Capricorn. So that's why we say, it doesn't mean it's not your reading if you don't have a person with that sun sign, because it might be other placements in their chart. Is there anything else for Gemini that might be helpful for them, Spirit? For those who need this message the most, what can you share with Gemini, please? So again, this phone call will be important. There's going to be a blank slate, Gemini, that you're going to be able to start with. Again, don't forget, where was that card? Oh, turn over a new leaf. Confirmation again, Gemini. Many of you out there, it's going to be a new day dawning. A new day dawning, Gemini. Let's see. And I know having a Gemini moon, I'm, let's say, loquacious. But sometimes it's hard, but we all need to listen at certain points. And I think as much as those of us with heavy Gemini placements do enjoy talking, this is a time definitely of listening. There is a past life connection that if you have not met this person, this Sagittarius for some, I believe that you will meet them soon. Someone's going to be planning a move, so there is definitely going to be a move. And there's going to be legalities come up, but someone's going to need to drop a weight. There's something, probably the Queen of Wands, if I were to guess, something needs to be let go of in order for you to press on. And it most likely will involve something, some kind of a legality. So let's get some angel numbers, Gemini, and I'll try to wrap it up for real. So let's see, what can I get for you? Spirit, what would be helpful for the Gemini collective, please? What do they need to see for their highest and greatest good, and the highest and greatest good for all? We have 4. I am stable. Oh, I'm going to have to put my glasses, my reading glasses on for this, guys. Ta-da! Okay. A little thick, hey. Oh, I still can't read that. Let's see. This brings stability and rationality. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to get my candle over here if I can. Let's see. Okay. You bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. I am stable. Okay, so do you have any other angel numbers for Gemini? Even the glasses didn't work, guys. Yeah, I just got my little reading glasses because sometimes the print is very small and it's just hard to read. We have one more number, 99. I am courageous. Says, it is time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your power. I am courageous, and you are Gemini. Okay, I lied. I'm going to get one more. Okay, who's this? Spirit, can you give me one more card just as a one keyword for Gemini, something for them to reflect on that might be helpful. There are one thing for the majority of people in Gemini, the Gemini collective, who are needing this message, one card that would be helpful for them, Spirit. Is there one last piece of information? So use that courage. Definitely you're coming out with courage, with 2 strength, and that. Use that for your advantage, Gemini, and move forward. Thank you, Spirit. Playfulness. So Gemini, don't forget, it's time to play. You know, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So I hope this has proven helpful, Gemini. And I say to you all, please shine bright and be kind, my friends. Take care.